Well, hello, combat crew!
And
Welcome to
another unboxing!
Yes, today it's Scorpion unboxing a lot of stuff. Well, I mean, not two things right
This
now.
series is probably a lot on my end because
Yes.
I've got like 9 things. But anyway, the first thing we're going to do is related to the corona outbreak that's been going on.
I mean,
There's a
almost
lot of
all the
mask
mask
makers
ones are.
popping up everywhere that are making masks now because that's the avenue these makers can go down because there's a lot of need for masks. Of course there are. This mask maker in particular is making one that looks very much like my classic past version of MK11. If you played the story mode, the one I'm wearing that's like cloth in the story mode is this.
Oh,
She's
that's
the
gonna be
only
nice.
one that's doing it. If she's only got 2 images on the site, which they're not showing a lot of detail of it. There's only 2 images, but for the look of it, it's very similar.
So let's
This one
see
is
this
the one I
thing.
just sent you a link to.
Oh, there it is, right
Oh.
there. Hey, that doesn't look bad at all.
Look at that!
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's a cloth that's made very thick. It comes in a sandwich bag, which is interesting.
If you need one.
This is $18. This is
Nice,
$18
that's
from the
good.
seller. Very, very good sew work. You can see. It's styled like the Corona go over the ear, which I am not a fan of. This actually is not a elastic per se. This is more of like a rubber band. It's like a robust rubber band, like a plastic one. I can imagine this being very low profile and not really folding my ears in that much, which is good. But it can also it's gonna act like a cheese cutter to my ears, so it might not be very comfortable. We'll figure that out. Look at the front of that thing.
The material, it looks breathable. Is it kind of, does it stretch a little bit when you pull
Look at
at
the
it?
shine. It's like a shine, like a shimmer to it. If you can
Yeah,
really see.
yeah, it almost looks like a leather, I mean a vinyl.
I don't know if you know, I have a lot of Halloween costumes like we do, but the foam-like material that will go over gauntlets or armor pieces, it's kind of what this feels like. It's very cushy. It's very cushy. It's got some give in it. The inside
It's pretty soft, isn't it?
is filtered layered too. I'm gonna see what this looks like on my face.
Ooh.
It only took a week to get here. She makes them quite fast.
Yeah, that's not bad, and it does look a lot like the actual MK11 one. It's just the MK11 one's more deep yellow. Is that what you'd say?
Yes. More of a, I think with more is going toward oversaturation.
Right.
More like, probably like this. Because see how the light that is? It does really good with this tunic, and I think I subconsciously did that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
we'll put this on.
So yeah, you can get these for under $20. They show up in about a week, like he said. And let's see what it looks like on him. Oh, he doesn't even have headphones in right now. He can't even hear. Ooh.
Like put the hood down over it.
I mean, besides it being yellow, it's a good shaped mask. Yep, that's probably the most balanced it's going to look, but it does look great, actually. What's it look from the side? Can we see a side profile? So it goes a little bit forward on that. So I wonder,
So
do
my
you
nose
think
is quite
maybe you
large,
do the
too.
same thing you did before? Tie it in the back? Do you think that this is that type of mask?
I think it is. I think you're gonna want to do that. You can wear it like I am. This is hooked to my ears. I hate it. I don't like things hooked on my ears. Just the elastic that's around my ears, which isn't really elastic, it's plastic. It's cutting. It's more like like I said, it's like a cheese cutter. It's like a wiring that's going around my ears. So it's not comfortable with a lot of stress. If you have a bigger face, then it's gonna pull a lot more on the ears. And you're not gonna like it. But those obviously can be elongated by a piece of elastic of your own. So why don't we do that right now? We're gonna add an elastic strap that goes around the back of my head. It attaches to the existing design of this mask. All we have to do for that is get ourselves some elastic. Here I have 12 inches approximately, give or take a little bit. You could hot glue this as well, but I recommend not doing that because hot glue tends to fail on elastic because of elastic's changing shape and elongating, and the channel's changing to where it will eventually just give up and let go. So you could hot glue this together, but I recommend sewing it instead. That's what we're gonna do right now. Take a needle, small needle like this, some black thread, and if you've never sewn before, you're not gonna be that much worse than me, because I haven't sewn very much either. So we're gonna do the start, and thread this needle. Have the patience of an ox, of an owl, or some other animal that is patient. I don't know what. Okay, got it. Yeah, we're banging on all cylinders now. Here we go. Okay, so when we start this, we're gonna get enough thread, we're gonna get plenty. We're gonna get more than we need. More than we need is better than less than we need. We take it along like this, about this length. We're gonna double it over like that, and tie a knot in it. And that knot will make this double thick and to where the ends won't come uneven. We'll start our first puncture, go through to the other side, and then come back around and go back through in between the threads where the knot is. That way we make a loop and close it off so it can't possibly pull through because it's a knot now. At that point, we're free to do our regular passes where we go in and out to the other side over and over and over again in like a square pattern. We're just doing a square all the way around where these seams overlap each other. And then finish off with enough thread left to go and make a couple knots at the end. So we're gonna go through once. Once we're out the other side, we're gonna leave that slack on the opposite side. Take the needle, go back through the loop instead of the fabric. And then we're gonna do it again. Make extra sure that this isn't gonna pull through from tension from the elastic being taut. And we'll cut it off with, of course, golden scissors. And then we're done. Now I can wear it on the outside of a belly clova like I normally would. So now these are straddling my ears. They're not actually in contact with them, so I got no pressure points from it. It's much better. I can even change where it sits because it's two pieces. One top, one bottom. Much more of an even distribution of tension. So all in all, if I was to do this over again, which I'll probably do later on, is get the same diameter of elastic that this white fastener is. But here it is with a hood on. This is casual wear. You're going out and about. Corona time, it's Corona season. I don't know if you know that. We're gonna go out and about with our mask on, and it's totally cool, totally normal. This is the day-to-day. I can walk to the store and go and get some supplies, some hammers and nails and spears and things. Very good mask. By the way, if you ask upon purchasing this mask, if you ask LaughCraft to make the strap long enough to go over your head, she will probably accommodate you. Just ask. I didn't. She'll probably do that for you. Very nice girl. And thank you very much, LaughCraft, for making such an awesome mask. And we can get back to the main video now.
So one of the questions I have is, what's it like comfort-wise? Is it warm? Is it cold?
It's very warm. It's a warmer mask.
Soft in the inside too.
Yeah, because it hangs a little bit in front of the face, a little bit off. You know, you say it's a little forward. It's very breathable. It's breathing from the top.
Let's hear you talk. Let's hear you yell a little bit. Just so we can hear.
How do I sound? We're gonna say apples, oranges, and bananas.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, it's very clear.
You're closer to the webcam too.
It's quite a warm sound. It's not tinny or anything, and it's not taking away from my. It's not muffling me.
I think it looks great. And I'm curious. Did you say it comes in other colors too?
Does it? No. But if you go to LaughCraft's Etsy page, you'll see other variations of this style in other materials. She's got purple ones that look like space. She's got ones that look like teeth, owl, that from the how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop thing.
So there's a lot of different variety on there already, but if you guys buy masks, if you guys buy any of her masks, then she might start providing other colors as well for this. But it is a great mask, and so if you want an affordable coronavirus mask and you are into Scorpion, I suppose, or into any of those other ones that are available, check out her shop. What is the name of it again, Scorpion?
LaughCraft on Etsy. So go check her
LaughCraft
out
on
right
Etsy.
now. She's the only one doing this. We hope you learned a lot from this video. We hope you get a mask. Stay
Join
safe
the
out there.
Shiraiyu. I'm only going to say it once. It's your video.
Oh, Shiraiyu! You heard it here first.
Or if you don't like
Everyone
that, join the
says
link
so.
way instead. So like, comment, subscribe to the little bell thing.
And we'll see you guys next time on whatever the hell it is we're gonna do.
What the hell are we going to do?